So we back on this daggone DOD delete for 07 vortexmax. Something I didn't really want to get into as far as pulling the whole thing apart, but it looks like that's what I'm gonna have to do. All right, we got the power steering pump bracket removed. Like I said, you pull all the four bolts off on the front side, and you can't remove it. There is a bolt on this back side. I'm gonna go back with something. Either way, we're gonna get back to it. All right, there's the difference. It's what it's supposed to look like and what it looks like. It's supposed to look like this. This is what it looks like. So we definitely got one broke off in the head. And that's common, very common. And there's 6 of those. Or is it 8? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those. I already know I got one broke off in the very back. So let's get it. All right. We've got water pump loose. We don't have it off. We have it loose. Drain all the water out. We've got the top 10mm bolts loose. We have none of the head. We have none of the head bolts loose. We have the manifold bolts out. So what I'm gonna have to do is pry this over somehow, so I can pry this over, so I can get to them 5 bolts down there. I think it is 5. Is it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Yeah, so I got 5 across the bottom I gotta get, and then 5 inside the head. I gotta pry that manifold over. Usually I use a broomstick or something, so I can get those loose, get them out. And then as far as I know, this head here is ready to come out. And this is the one that has the bad lifter. I just hope that this lifter is not stuck in the board to the point to where it's gonna be a hassle. I mean, we still have to pull balancer, radiator, electric fans, and do the exact same thing over here. But my main concern is because this lifter here was stuck so bad, I'm hoping that it's not stuck in the bore, because it did not release. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't, I guess. Ah, man. And then of course I got a shop vac. I've been shop vacuuming some of this stuff. It just keeps appearing. And by the way, those are 15mm bolts. There's 10 of them. The easiest way that I do it, I take a extension, 1/2 inch ratchet, break them loose. And once I get them loose, I use my little 3/8 to walk them out. See what you do. Got that head off. This is the side. I've yet to pull the lifter trays. Lifter tray here. Let me see, flashlight. Shoot, hold on. All right, lift the tray back there, lift the tray up here. This is the one that's got the bad one in it. Let's go ahead and try to get that one out real quick. We're gonna watch it. We're gonna see what it do when I pull it out. Everybody gonna see it all at the same time. See, we got some fly cut pistons, flat top fly cut pistons. Hey, that head gasket was, man, that head gasket was tight. It was. They had good coolant in here, good amount of coolant. We almost on top dead centers too, which, like I said, we ain't pulled none of that. We'll get him at top dead center, pull the balancer, and get the other side tore apart. It's been a lot longer. It took a lot longer than it should have, but I've been doing a whole lot of other stuff other than just working on this, so trying my best to get a couple things done at once. It just don't pan out that way. So let me set y'all up and we'll get this off. Look at that head gasket, tore up. It did not want to come out, man. Look at that. Wow. See the manifold, I got it ratchet strapped back. The manifold's ratchet strapped back. Let me get my tripod set up. All right, let's put some light. There we go. Gotta find my 10mm socket, which is gonna knock the camera down more than likely. Now I can't find what I'm looking up. It's like I said, knock the camera down. Have the water pump removed. Uh-oh. Go ahead and, like I said, hopefully this lifter comes out with no problem. Oh man, I hope it does. Sorry for the lighting. All right, let's see. Come on, baby. Come on out. 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 Look at that. You see that he's collapsed, right? Well, we got one that come out. We got one. All right, there he goes. This is the problem child right here. You see, it's collapsed on it. This one's not collapsed. It's not collapsed. Now the problem child, I'm not sure. Ooh, he is tight. He is so tight.
I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Trying to keep the camera, but y'all can halfway see what I'm doing here.
Little lifter. Junky ass, I think I'm going to sell somebody a V8 and tell them they can work as a 4-cylinder lifter. See it? Oh, shoot. See it? She's stuck. She's stuck. But we should get her. Worst case scenario, I know another way. We back at this thing on look at this. Pulled apart on me. That's how stuck that lifter is in that. Pulled completely apart. So whenever you pull all this apart, this is what it looks like. So I got my vice grips on it. Trying my best to get it to at least turn something. It ain't doing jack. I don't have a slide hammer. That's probably what I need, is a slide hammer. Oh well. We'll see what we come up with, y'all. Got it, y'all. We got it. And that dude, tight. You see where I was pecking on it at? Right there. Trying to get it to free up. Well, it's got oil on it, which, well, I sprayed it down with some not WD, but some other stuff last night. So, but we got it out, man. It didn't want to come out, but we got it out. So now, let's tackle this other side. Let's get this fans out, radiator out, heads off, slap this other cam in, so we can get back on the road. Wrestling with this other side of the head, man. 10mm bolts, 15mm bolts, 15mm bolts, 13mm bolts, and then after all that, you might have it loose. Man, I'll tell you what, these head gaskets are a booger, man. head gasket tight. This motor was sealed, that's for sure. Definitely sealed. Uh-oh. Got a bolt still in it. Oh. That might be why we're having a problem. Might be why. Oh man, we shouldn't. It still should come up regardless. The bolt's out. Uh-oh. Man. Okay. What we got? Oh yeah. All right. That head's off. And this is the cleaner side most of the time. Most of the time, this is the cleaner side. We have a slight problem though. I can't find my harmonic balancer puller. Can't find it. Cannot. A head gasket. 60, or what does it say? It says 6062. 6062. We have the 6.0 liter, of course. But I gotta find my balancer puller. A harmonic balancer puller to pull this. I can't find it. That's all we got left. It's pulling this harmonic balancer puller. And of course we gotta use some compressed air to clean all the holes out, clean all the everything out. I'll take one bolt, make me a tap, clean it all out, clean out each hole. I've got the heads soaking in some awesome stuff, and hopefully, man, this thing goes back together as promised. As promised. I mean, while we're here, I'm gonna be honest. We got a broken engine mount. And I'm curious to. I know I could take the 3 bolts out of the manifold, or out of the frame, but the 3 bolts onto the motor might be a little tough. Let's just get it going. We'll get it. We'll get it. Definitely got to use compressed air. Clean all this up. Vacuum and compressed air. Vacuum and compressed air. Now let me see if I can find my harmonic balancer puller. Pull my harmonic balancer. Pull this cover. I can go ahead and pull my lifters if I need to. Which shouldn't be no problem. We got the stuck lifter out. So lifters are going to come out, pull the cam, install our new cam, install our lifters, install our new lifter trays, clean our head gasket surface up, and reverse the process. Reverse the process. I got another timing cover. We're not running this timing cover as well. We're going to run a timing cover without this VVT, because we're not running that no more. You know what? Man, we might be stuck, y'all. Maybe not. Maybe not. I got to go see if I can find the timing cover without this. I think I got one somewhere. I think I do. because this one, you need it smaller, and it has to have the cam sensor right there. Dang. Got ahead of myself. Got ahead of myself. All right, we'll get back to it. All right, I found him. This is the one I need, y'all. If you look at that one, if you can see it, hold on. See that one got it's protruding out right here. We're doing away with that crap. Going with this one, non-VVT. That's the one I need. Knew I thought I had one somewhere. So, I gotta find my puller. And we're gonna go ahead and vacuum some of this stuff out. Okay, y'all, finally got that harmonic balancer off. Got that other head off. Man, this motor is filthy, dirty, nasty. Right now, we gotta get that top dead center jumping. Ow. Look at this, y'all. Look, look, look. See that? Tensioner shot. See? That's the tensioner. And in order to fix that, oil pump has to come off. And I wasn't banking on doing that. The hits never stop on this, man. Might as well. Might as well. Nasty, nasty. I was hoping that this wasn't broke. But it is. So, man, it never fails, man. When you go to tackle some of this stuff, it turns into a fiasco. I mean, a major fiasco. Major. Well, we're going to go ahead and at least pull the timing VVT, this bull stuff off, right? And then get our lifters out, get our cam in, and then from there I'm gonna sleep on it. I'm gonna make a debate on, because I don't have the little girdle. There's a girdle that goes down here. I don't have that girdle. If I had that girdle, I wouldn't sweat it. But I get that girdle, we in business. So, yeah, oil pump has to come off. So we're going to go ahead and put an oil pump on it. Why not? Right? Why not? Let's go ahead and put an oil pump on this puppy. And keep it moving, y'all. Keep it moving. All right. We are back with it. We got it. We got the heads back on. We got a couple push rods back in it. I know they look a little rusty. I cleaned everything up. Looks a little, what do you call it? Foggy, I guess you call it. But it's gonna work. This is just gonna be a driver anyway. I can't remember how many miles is on this thing, but as you can see, it demolished the head gaskets when I pulled them off. Put some new head gaskets on. We did go with that. Here I was thinking it was the truck Norris cam, and it's the truck cam, stage 2, no springs required. So I'm waiting on an oil pump and that what's called the oil pump girdle, so we don't have to put that bolt back in the same spot. We can put it on the opposite side. If you watch a couple videos, you'll see what I'm talking about. This, you can see that this engine here, like it missed a couple oil changes. It missed quite a bit of oil changes, what it looks like. But we're going to make it do what it do, baby. We're going to make it do what it do. So we come back, you know, it's everything's reverse of what we did. I mean, as of right now, I can put my manifold bolts back in both sides, and my spark plugs changed, put all my accessories back on. I want to leave the valve covers off. Put my intake on. Do not plug up my Vlom. Oh, that's what I need to do. Here. This here. Let me show y'all. See them holes? The ones I was using to, like here. We got these studs. Some people use roller bearings and they knock them in there and that blocks them off. No more oil goes through there. So that's what we're gonna do. Like I said, usually we just go ahead and go with a whole, a valley cover that blocks everything off. Well, they said that that's so expensive now, and it's so much cheaper just to go ahead and go with the little, I guess you call it roller bearings, but they're not roller bearings. I'll show you the part number on them. Here, I'll grab it real quick. There you go, CBI Street Cars, Gen 4, Gen 5 DOD oil block off. Set of 8. You got like little ridges on them. If I ain't mistaken, they're even drilled and tapped. So if you need to pull them out. I'm gonna go and see if I can install one of these for y'all. This right here, this DOD block off, it's tapped, drilled. Then we're gonna set him in there like so. Oh, I figured he would fit a little. I figured it'd fit a little better than that, but you definitely hit him in with the hammer. And like that, there she is. Let me grab one more. I want to see in this one, because this is the one that I was doing all my shenanigans with that stock lifter. So hopefully we'll stick one in there and we ain't got no issues. If you look at them, they got a little ridge on them, little taper. Machine, little bitty parts, pretty neat. Uh-oh. That one is loose. Let's see if I hit it. It might take quite a bit of oil. Yeah, she's good. She's good. She's good. So it's 8 total. Get rid of all that nonsense. Since from the DOD/EPA regulations saying that this is what we got to allow the people to have in order for us to sell y'all a V8. You would think I'd probably clean that up a little more. But guess what? I'm gonna do a motor flush. I'm gonna do a motor flush because anything that I clean on this thing right now is gonna go right back in the engine. Yeah. See that last one there? It was a little loose as well. Let me get this Vlom cover out of the way. Let me go ahead and finish putting 4 more in. Then I can go ahead and bolt this Vlom back down. We're gonna go ahead and put it on as she is, y'all. Part number, it doesn't have a part number. The CBI Street Cars, okay. Don't have a part number. Heck of an idea. A lot cheaper than that cover, that Vlom cover they offer. And I like how you stick them in there and they start, and then you just tap them down. You know what I mean? I like that. I like that. So I gotta keep all that oil said to be and the need to be go through that system. You know, man, this sun's washing us out, but said to be and need to go through the system. That Vlom cover, which is no longer needed because we are running that BTR stage 2. No springs required. Yeah, boy. All right, one step closer to getting him done, y'all. There's always one side of these engines that are dirtier than the others. This is the passenger side. This is the driver's side. Look at the difference. I guess it's the way that the oil or the engine breathes causes that. I do have a little cold air intake that I can put in on here. I think I'm gonna use. I think I am. I'm not sure. And I wish I had some headers, but I ain't getting into it like that, man. The headers and all that would be nice, but I don't have any, and I'm not trying to find any because I just want to drive the truck. You know what I mean? I did see a couple guys, man, say they got better gas mileage with the cam, so that'd be a plus too. But I do got something else for it. It needs a major cleanup. Major cleanup. Major cleanup, man. My man, they commented, said take 2 hours to break it down and then another 3 hours to put it back together, whatever it is. You tough. You are tough. But it takes me quite a lot longer to do that. The breaking it down ain't the big problem. It's putting it back together. And then when you put it back together, the unknown when you run into pulling it apart. The unknown that I ran into was I wasn't planning on changing the oil pump. But the tensioner was broke. So we'll have to pull the oil pump to put the new tensioner on. And with putting on the new tensioner, I might as well put a new oil pump on. My plans was not to put an oil pump on. It held decent oil pressure. Yeah. But we're just going to drive it, man. This ain't no show truck. None of that. Like I said, it was a farm truck at one time. And it looks like they might have raised a couple animals in it. But our plans with it's just to drive. Just to drive it, man. vortexmax, what, 364 horse, 376 horses, what they advertise at. Plenty for me. Plenty for me. I've been towing with less. I can tell you that now. And then this is going to be the new tow pig. The Guzzler, which is the white dually. It's 8.1. It's got to see another home because it definitely drinks the fuel. 9 to 11 miles a gallon. Not what I want. Yeah, so that's what we're going to do, y'all. Stay tuned.